what you want now. Feels like you're looking for something better. Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Hello, good people. Welcome to Raw Vegan Rising. My name is Shane Sterling. I have a very profoundly important message for the vegans out there today. We're going to talk about something terrible that's happening to vegans, and it can't be ignored any longer. I've been vegan for 35 years. Okay, I first went vegan in 1990 when I was just 17 years old, and I've been on my plant-based journey for 35 years. And for the last 8 years of my life, I've learned that eating raw vegan is the true vegan diet. I started to go raw back in my 20s and 30s, and I started to juice, and I started to learn about more raw foods, and it was a slow progression. And then at the age of 44, I went fully raw vegan. I've been fully raw vegan ever since. And something I've learned is that vegans are not loving themselves. They're not investing in their own health. And I'm going to tell you straight up, if you do not invest in your own health, you're not doing anybody any favors, including the animals. You can't say, I love animals, but I hate myself. You can't be of service to the animals and the planet and the evolution of our species when you hate on yourself, eating junk food, eating processed food, eating vegan pizza and ice cream and all that processed junk. That is no way to treat yourself. It's the most terrible thing you could possibly do. And ultimately, it indicates that you've missed the entire point. You know, when you go on a plane and they're telling you the safety precautions, and if there's a problem on the plane, the oxygen mask drops down, you know what they say? They say, if you have a child with you, you've got to put the mask on yourself first before your child. Because if we can't save ourselves, we can't save anyone. We have to treat ourselves with the utmost respect. We have to treat ourselves with the love that we want to see other humans treating the animals with. We are the hologram. We're the one that makes the whole. How we treat ourselves is how we heal the world. Activism doesn't work. We can't go and march and preach. We can't preach veganism. We have to be the example. We have to be the example of ultimate self-care and tender self-love, like treating ourselves as we would treat our beloved pet. Treat ourselves like we want humanity to treat the animals. That's the key. And as long as you're eating junk food, you're in trouble. You're not doing any good for anyone on this planet. Now, I've been a raw vegan coach for many years, and I have over 5,000 people in my group coaching program, Raw Vegan Heroes, helping people understand how to go from a cooked vegan diet to a raw vegan diet. Give the freaking junk food up. You don't need it, and it's not helping you. In fact, if you are eating the junk food, you're hurting yourself, you're hurting your message, you're hurting the vegan movement, you're hurting the animals, you're hurting our future. Okay? So, because I've worked with so many people one-on-one over the years, it has made me probably the most qualified and experienced raw vegan coach in the world. Yes, hello, the most experienced. And you know what that means? I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. And in this video, we're going to talk about the trouble that vegans are in and how to get out and what the solution is. Okay, this video is going to be profoundly helpful. By the end of this video, you're going to have an insight that possibly you've never even thought of in your entire life. Okay. Now, people ask me every day, Shane, how do I go raw? I don't know where to start. I'd love to try more raw foods. I don't know where to start. So I made a free video course for you called How to Go Raw Vegan. Start here, and there is a link in the description. Click on the link, read the titles of the videos, and sign up for that video course because it's life-changing. It's my entire life's work in 6 videos. Put in your name and email, hit submit. You'll get the first video sent directly to your inbox. You can watch that immediately right now. It's going to be so critically helpful. Also, if you have a question directly for me, send me a text message. My number is below. I go out of my way to connect with people and help people every day, and I respond to every single text message I get. Now, we're going to get into it. Why vegans are in trouble and what's happening to vegans on this planet. Let's talk about it right now. You need to bookmark this video, share this video with a vegan in your life, someone who is overweight. There's so many vegans who are overweight and not healthy. Vegans who are destroying their hormones, vegans who are destroying their health, eating what? Well, we're going to talk about it right now. Let's get into it. Check this out. You probably want to take notes. Number 1, on my list, the terrible things that vegans do to themselves. Gosh, well, vegans, for one, are under the cooked food spell, just like all humans. The goal is to break free from the cooked food spell. This gives us the power, the sovereignty, and the example to lead. If you want to help the vegan movement, if you think you're a vegan doing good by this world and you're under the cooked food spell, I'm sorry, that's just a very, very weak place to be coming from, because there is no example of a living organism on planet Earth that has ever needed cooked food to be healthy. We are part of this great divine plan that God has given us, this magical earth where the fruit grows in the sunlight and holds the light codes. It grows in the soil, fits in the palm of our hand. It's colorful, beautiful, it smells good. Make your diet a fruit-based raw vegan diet. Rely on fruit, eat more fruit, lean on fruit, have more fruit in your smoothies, have fruit mono meals, eat entire meals of fruit, and break the cooked food spell once and for all. Number 2, starch in the bowels. Vegans unfortunately turn to starch. Starch is terrible for your health. If you look at people and cultures around the world who eat a lot of starch, like a lot of starch, you can tell they're not healthy. Okay, not healthy at all. People with like skinny arms, skinny fat, big bellies, skinny, not looking good from starch. Starch dilutes the hydrochloric acid in our stomach. It makes it so we can't digest. It gives you heartburn. Okay, beans and rice and potatoes and all the starchy grains destroy our health over time. It's not a good place to come from. You need to get the starch out of the bowels. And you know what you need to replace the starches with is fruit, simple carbohydrates. Starch is a carbohydrate, okay? But it's a cooked carbohydrate. You don't eat raw starches. It's a cooked food spell paradigm. Instead, we want to eat fruit for our carbohydrates. Cleans the blood, cleans the bowels, cleans the lymph, connects us with the spiritual light codes in the fruit from the sun. This makes us powerful leaders and advocates for the vegan movement. This makes us more believable. This makes us more powerful. It restores our body composition. It restores the glow in our skin and in our eyes. It restores our intuitive connection. It restores our unstoppability. That's what it does. Okay, number 3 on my list. Why vegans are in trouble? Because they just don't have enough experience. We've got millions and millions and millions of people around the world who want to help the animals. Bless their sweet souls. Thank God, because the animals really need our help. But they don't have enough experience. So they're turning to the fake cheese, the fake meat, the processed foods, the carbs, and they're eating a starch-based diet of beans and rice and lentils and potatoes instead of our species-specific diet, which is a raw vegan diet, which is a fruit-based diet with raw nuts and seeds and non-sweet fruits and sweet fruits and vegetables and tender leafy greens and sprouts. We should be eating smoothies and salads and fruit mono meals and just eating handfuls and handfuls of berries and mangoes and watermelon. That's what makes the human biology healthy. And if you're eating the burgers and the fries and the fried food and the processed food, if what you're eating comes from a package with a barcode, you're not doing anybody any good. You're harming yourself. You're under the cooked food spell, and stop it, because you're just simply not a good example of the vegan movement. And no one's ever going to believe you. No one's ever going to take you seriously if you're skinny fat, if you have health problems, if you're obviously not thriving on starches. No one's going to listen to you. If you really want to be a leader in the vegan movement and help the animals, you got to go raw. Clean out your bowels. So here's where you start. You start with a 40-day juice fast. You start with a 40-day juice fast. You got to clean out your bowels of all the fecal matter, all the biofilm, all the plaque that is accumulated from eating a cooked food diet over decades of your life. A 40-day juice fast is a one-time temporary intervention protocol to clean out your bowels and restore optimal health to your gut, your bowels, your blood, and your lymph. It's not a diet. It's not ongoing. You don't need to drink juices forever. In fact, if you do it one time properly all the way, you never have to do it again. Start with a 40-day juice fast to restore optimal absorption, transit time, and remove the biofilm and restore the balance to the microbiome of your gut. Once you do that, then you can eat a raw vegan diet properly. You can get proper nutrition, you can get proper protein, you can get proper omega-3s and healthy fats. All of this is possible because you start with a 40-day juice fast, okay? Removing biofilm and plaque out of your bowels is the single most important first step to thriving as a vegan and embarking on the raw vegan journey. I've been vegan 35 years. This is what I've learned. This is the progression. We need the experience. We need to listen to other people who have gone before us. There is no other way. We need to break the cooked food spell. To do this journey, to get the knowledge and the accountability and the support, to get my 40-day juice fast protocol, I highly recommend you join my group coaching program, Raw Vegan Heroes. This is where we're all doing the journey of awakening together every single day as a community. It's the best accountability for going raw vegan anywhere in the world. It's a gathering of like-minded individuals. We are health nuts and truth seekers and modern mystics and light workers and empaths and healers from all over the world. This isn't just people. This is probably the most powerful group of people on the planet gathering in Raw Vegan Heroes. And we've got about 5,000 members right now. It's really astounding. When you're a member of Raw Vegan Heroes, it's going to help boost you up, buoy you up, lift you up, inspire you, support you, hold your hand, give you the tools, the knowledge, the support to do it right, to really heal yourself, to be a beautiful example. Let me just tell you what's included in Raw Vegan Heroes. World-class health coaching with me and my team of coaches, world-class accountability in our amazing community, my Success Path video course, how to go from a guilty non-vegan to a raw vegan hero and say yes to your hero's calling. You also get a weekly Q&A session with me. I'm going to be your coach, and I'm going to take you under my wing and teach you everything I know. And every weekly Q&A is recorded and uploaded to a replay library. There's hundreds and hundreds of hours of Q&A replay. Everything you could ever know about going from vegan to raw vegan is already covered. And we have a monthly Zoom meeting, okay? So face-to-face time with me and my team of coaches in our community. Also a mobile app to access the community off of social media. If you don't use social media, we have a member forum on the mobile app along with your member library. You can download all of your protocols, your Juice Fast guide, your Q&A replay library, all on the mobile app. Also my 14-day raw vegan meal plan. Okay, this includes 60 recipes of transitional cooked vegan, high raw to fully raw recipes to educate you on how to go raw vegan with 2 weeks of meal planning, pantry recommendations, shopping lists, beautiful color photographs, packed full of info. It's worth the price of Raw Vegan Heroes for the 14-day meal plan alone. Also, my training module called Hot Topics, which has special training videos on the complete guide to raw vegan protein sources. You're like, well, where do I get my protein if I don't eat beans and rice? Hot Topics, I got it covered. Also, how to build muscle as a raw vegan and how to achieve exceptional energy and vitality on a raw vegan diet, understanding calories and macronutrients, vital, critical training videos. And you get my 40-day juice fast protocol. This is where you start to clean out your bowels, restore the microbiome balance, get all that starch, get all that biofilm out of your bowels once and for all. By the time you finish my 40-day juice fast protocol, you're going to be an expert. You will be highly experienced, highly ready to take on your raw vegan journey. I guarantee you, it shifts the microbes in your mind and your bowel-mind connection. 40 days following the protocol, life-changing, okay? And then that gives you the exact recipes, how much juice to drink, when to drink the juice, how to use psyllium husk and bentonite clay as colon cleansers, how to use digestive enzymes to dissolve the plaque and biofilm out, and how to restore proper energy to your bowels and your blood through the enzymes. So critical. Okay, the protocol is the place to start, and it's amazing. And there's a part 2, which is how to break the fast and rebuild your gut microbiome on a raw vegan diet for 1 year. This is why I discount the Raw Vegan Heroes yearly membership 75% off. If you go into the description right now, you're going to see a link for 75% off Raw Vegan Heroes. Click on that, read what's included, read the testimonials from other people who are in the group, vegans just like you. Look at the price. It's going to blow your mind. Come into the group, join the awakening movement, okay? Do not be a lone wolf. You can't transform alone, okay? You can't be a starch-based cooked vegan alone. Learn the path of the raw vegan way with our amazing community. It's going to help you so much. Get the 40-day juice fast protocol in hand and study it and read what's included, and then spend 2 to 3 months just watching and observing others. Be a fly on the wall and just watch what others are doing. This is going to support you and uplift you and help you have the best transformation of your life. I hope this video was helpful, everyone. Something terrible is happening to vegans on this planet. Vegans are in trouble. Vegans are under the cooked food spell, damaging themselves, hurting themselves, not being a good example of what the true healthy vegan looks like. We need fresh, raw, living foods. We need to replace starch with fruit. We need to have the experience of raw foods to be a believable example of the vegan movement. If we're harming ourselves, we are not an example of anything anybody cares about. Okay. And eating the processed food, the cooked meat and the cooked fake meat and the cooked fake cheese, that is not an example that anybody believes. Nobody believes that or cares. You've got to heal yourself. We heal the world through healing ourselves first. And if you're on a mission to heal the world like I am, a raw vegan diet is the path. All right, sending you love beams from down here in Austin, Texas. I hope this message was inspiring. I hope you could feel it. I hope it was meaningful for you. I'm going to sign off for now from down here in the land of barbecue in the South, in Austin. And I am a raw vegan. I stand up to the mainstream. I'm a radically self-referencing person, which means I march to the beat of my own drum. I do it my own way. I don't care what other people say. Nobody is going to tell me the truth, because the truth comes through the fresh, raw, living foods diet. I get my inspiration and my knowledge and my wisdom from the light codes in the food. Okay, and you will too. That's my prayer for you. Much love. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Is this what you want now? Feels like you're looking for some